Hi, everybody. Welcome to Langer at the Mic. I'm, of course, Mike Langer. I was just on the live stream with We Habs and their watch party. You can check that out right on the We Habs channel. But I just obviously wanted to give my instant reaction to the results, the much anticipated results of the NHL lottery. So, first of all, I'm going to start with the Chicago Blackhawks because that's the more important, bigger deal, of course, because they ended up winning the lottery. But that is absolutely despicable. That is not the fact that they tanked and that they won the lottery. That's smart management. That's smart management and getting rewarded for tanking, sure. But in a system that rewards tanking and being bad, well, that is smart. But the fact that they did what they did, like the whole Kyle Beach incident, and they did not get any... And they get rewarded essentially after the Kyle Beach incident infiltrates the organization, which pretty much led to their tank, which led to their demise, which led to them being one of the bottom feeding teams in the NHL as they were before the Kyle Beach incident and before their tainted dynasty. So, and I want to be clear, I'm obviously not mad that the Canadiens did not win the lottery. This is more just my anger towards the fact that the NHL just rewarded by chance, but the fact that the Chicago Blackhawks, for what they've done in the last decade, end up winning the lottery. That is absolutely despicable on the NHL's part. So I just wanted to start by saying that. Yeah, it's just really sad. It's really unfortunate. Connor Bedard is going to be a generational talent, and I hope he has a fantastic career, but the fact that Chicago, the Blackhawks, are getting rewarded for molesting one of their former players, for one of their video coaches molesting their former players, and not only that, just sweeping it under the rug while they were winning Stanley Cups is just whatever. It sucks, and just yeah. I don't have much else to say about that. But now, as for the Montreal Canadiens, this was not a bad thing. This was a good thing that they stayed at 5. This was I think in my list of, possible outcomes, the video that I made last week, this was the third best possible outcome. So they did not fall to 6. They did not fall to 7. They stayed at number 5, which means that either, probably not Connor Bedard, probably not Adam Fantilli, but Leo Carlsson, Matvei Michkov, or Will Smith will be available to the Montreal Canadiens at 5th overall in the upcoming draft. And either one of those, let's call it 3 prospects right now, because if we're being real, Fantilli, Bedard, they're going in the top 2. But one of those 3 prospects between Leo Carlsson, Will Smith, and Matvei Michkov doesn't mean the Canadiens are going to end up picking one of those 3, because it could end up being Michkov that's available, and the Canadiens will be like, nah, we want Zach Benson or Reinbacher, or maybe Barlow or Oliver Moore or whoever else. But at least as of right now, the 5th overall spot for the Montreal Canadiens is a perfectly fine spot to be in for this upcoming 2023 NHL draft. They were fighting for a playoff spot earlier in the season, and they salvaged. They ended up getting hit with obviously a historical amount of injuries, and we can now say that the Montreal Canadiens got a top 5 pick out of a season where perhaps they were trending towards maybe fighting for a playoff spot. So, yeah, that's pretty much all there is to really say. I mean, just wanted to share my instant reaction to the draft lottery. Also, of course, check out the live reaction, I guess, to the picks with We Habs that I just was a part of. Yeah, just again, I'm so unfortunate that the Chicago Blackhawks get rewarded with the lottery by winning the lottery after the Kyle Beach situation. And yeah, I mean, I guess you can say that after a while that maybe, you got to forgive them at some point if they start doing the right thing. But still, come on, really? They molested one of their players. They molested one of their coaches molested one of their players, and they knew about it, and they swept it under the rug, and they won Stanley Cups while just keeping under the rug. So anyway, yeah, that's all there is to say about that. But good news for the Montreal Canadiens there, 5th overall. What do you think of the Montreal Canadiens being at 5th overall? I don't know if I want to really say much. Yeah, we'll just talk about in the comment section. What do you think the best player available will be for the Montreal Canadiens at 5th overall? Let me know in the comment section below. But as usual, hit like, hit subscribe, give me a follow on Twitter and Instagram at Mike Langer for both. And thank you so much for watching. I'll see you again next time.